What it do? Mystical D signing back in. Hey, I got an important video. It's pretty late where I'm at right now. This is a kind of a late video. I just wanted to talk to you guys about semen retention part two. My last video I went into depth about semen retention and just the basics, but I wanted to dig a little deeper on this subject today. So I wrote down some benefits that I can actually think out because the last video was really going off the dome. With this video, I just want to talk about a little bit more stuff, and I probably will go over the same stuff that I went in the last video, but bear with me. So, semen retention benefits, and for those that don't know, semen retention is basically you harnessing your energy as a man. You're not ejaculating. You're basically harnessing your sperm, and I can testify to that because I've been practicing this practice since last year. And of course, like anybody else that's human, you're not perfect. I relapsed and whatnot, but hey, if you fall down, you got to get back up. So it was on my heart to make a video, something encouraging, to help you guys and everything. I'm pretty stoked about it. It's mid-November, so for the people that watched my last video, that video was on November 3rd, so it's November 16th. It's in the middle of the month. So I wanted to just let you guys know and give you some benefits. Some of you guys probably have started seeing some benefits by now, and I just wanted to go over those benefits with you. And on with your process later on in your days, the further you get on up in your days, you'll see more benefits. But it's not even about your days. It's just a matter of doing the right thing while you're here and still alive and breathing. So on with my first point, I wanted to talk about hair growth. Now, me on the other hand, I take what, biotin, that helps with hair growth. But even when you don't take, supplements or anything like that, it helps with your hair growth. You may have bald spots or whatnot, and if you go to some of my last videos, y'all seen that I had all this cut, and I let it grow out or whatnot. But since then, my hair has just been growing like crazy, and I'm going to continue to be on this hair growth journey because your hair is really something more really spiritual, and my belief is spiritual. It helps with a lot of other things and with awareness and stuff like that, and that just ties in with semen retention and stuff like that. So number one, hair growth is going to happen. You're going to grow hair down there. I'm just keep it real. I'm just going to keep it YouTube friendly, but you know what I mean. You grow hair in other areas as well, long on the arms, your face. You trying to grow you a little beard or whatnot. Mine's a little patchy, don't judge, but hey, I'm trying to get there. So, and another one, benefit number two is maintaining eye contact. And I believe I spoke about this on my last video about maintaining eye contact, and that's very, very critical considering if you're a man, people won't take you serious if you're not maintaining eye contact with them. And so I feel like as a man, if you mean business and you want somebody to feel you, just look them in their eyes, and they're gonna tell when you gonna see retention. It gives you that assertiveness, and it lets people know that you mean business. Number three, aside from being aggressive and all that, and you taking care of yourself, you going to the gym, you will feel a sense of relaxation, more like calm. You're calm, cool, and collected. You're able to get in tune with yourself. Unlike men that's continuously jacking off and having sex and releasing, their estrogen levels are typically a lot higher than their testosterone. And as men, we can't be emotional. And in today's society, they want us to be emotional. They're poisoning our foods. They got us listening to all types of music. They pushing the feminist agenda on everybody. So they just really want us to be feminine out here. And as me, I feel like if I want to be the one doing the right thing, and I need brothers out there that's willing to do the right thing, that's willing to take a stand for something, stand for something that's right. So that's another thing. You cool, calm, and collected. Certain things probably won't just get under your skin like they used to. I'm just keeping it a buck. But at the same time, when things do get under your skin, like I was saying in my last video, you get aggressive. I brought up the example of someone cutting you off in traffic. That happens. It happens a lot. And it's going to happen. So just a quick tip, just put it out there. If you ever driving, just anticipate it. That's the only way that you will be able to get past it. Just anticipate it and move on about your day. Moving on to number four, muscle growth. I know y'all see these gains. I know y'all see it. Muscle growth is a real big one. I encourage everybody that may be 14, 15, 11 at the youngest, that's just starting out puberty. I know, man, it's gonna be tough out here with all these thotties out here shaking their booties and all that. But bro, listen here. Delayed gratification will be your best friend, I promise. And I'm not knocking it because you a man. You gonna like booty. But don't let the booty control you, man. Don't let it control you. It ain't worth it. If you still a virgin, ain't nothing wrong with being a virgin, bro. To be honest with you, man, I wish I could be a virgin again. I'm telling y'all flat out. You know, I wish I wouldn't have gave my body or my penis to some of these girls out here because they ungrateful half the time anyways. So I'm just gonna tell y'all from experience, like it's not worth it, man. I'm telling you, it's not hyped up for what it is. Now, sex can be good. Sex is a beautiful thing, but you gotta. In the Bible, it tells us we should have a wife before we even try to have sex. But as men, you know, we fall short to the glory of God. We all sin. You know, nobody's perfect. But if I encourage anybody that's younger or even older, you know, practice semen retention. This is something. This is something very, very helpful and spiritual. Something very beneficial. And I just want to help you guys as men to become stronger and wiser. Moving on to my next point. I know I got into ranting, but to my next point, my fifth benefit is your energy level spike. Now, I can testify by saying that in the morning times, I don't really need that much time of sleep. I need about, on average, 4 to 6 hours of sleep. I'll be good. You know, it really doesn't bother me like that. Half the time I'm staying up real late. I believe I struggle with insomnia. You know, I can't really sleep like that at nighttime. But it's all good though, because half the time when I go to sleep, I get my energy and I be up ready to roll. I set my alarm clock. Your energy spikes, and that correlates with your diet. Semen retention helps with your discipline. That's another benefit. But going back to what I'm saying, I don't want to get too ahead of myself. Your diet gives you energy as well. I encourage a lot of guys to get on a healthy diet because that's going to really help with your mind and how you think and how you present yourself. You know, food plays a big factor on our energy levels and our moods. A lot of people don't like to do their research and think about that, but that's the truth. On to my next one, and I know this is a really, really big one. This is one that I'm put it down for this one. This is what a lot of guys came to my channel. What a guys, I'm not gonna say that. What a lot of guys look forward to, women attraction. When you're harnessing your light, man, it's gonna shine bright the longer you go. People gonna see that light. They're gonna see it in your eyes. You know, your eyes gonna get brighter. Your teeth, they're gonna get whiter. A lot of stuff, man. Just your persona and how you come off. You know, and is attractive to a woman. You give off pheromones. You know, whenever you get around an attractive female, I don't know if it happens to everybody's different, but I can just speak for myself. When you get around an attractive female, you'll feel this tingly feel, like your body gets really, really hot. And what your body is essentially doing is sending a signal to that woman saying like, hey, you know, I'm ready, you know what I'm saying? And that's perfectly fine, you know, it's natural. At our lowest level, we're like animals, you know. We give our pheromones to the opposite sex and they sense it, and that's how things get around it. It's natural. But semen retention, this is for the strong. This is not for no weak. I'm telling you, only the strong will survive. And, you know, not everybody is cut out to be doing this. I'm just keeping it a buck. Some guys just can't keep it in their pants. You know, I used to be one of those guys, but I thank God for bringing me out of that situation. So I wanted to move on to my next point before I get dabbling into that, because like I said in my last video, there's plenty of videos talking about women attraction on semen retention, and to be honest, I'm not on that. I'm on hard mode. I'm not affiliating with no women. I'm more focused on my finances and my future right now. But that's just me personally. Moving on to my next point. Discipline in other parts of life. Now, this is what I was saying a while ago. When you practice semen retention, you become more disciplined in other areas. You become more productive. Me personally, I don't own a TV. I don't plan on owning a TV for a while. I plan on just feeding my mind good things, you know, and that's discipline. A lot of people don't even read books; they read off their phone, and that's something that I want to get back to because a lot of people don't read nowadays, and it's very, very, very fundamental. It's very, very healthy for your brain. It helps with your thinking process, and also helps you communicate better. When you actually reading out loud, that helps. And I believe senior intention has brought me to that, along with the Word of God. Reading my Bible every day. I won't say every day, but I read it often. When time comes, I read, and I can tell it helps with my speech. It helps with me getting off of how do I say it? It helps me get off a message to someone that may need it. Helps me communicate better. In other terms, I can say, well, when I say discipline the other lives you died in, um, for me, reading, um, your appearance, you carry yourself a little bit more better when in your appearance. Now I'm not saying I'm the best dressed person in the world. I'm not saying that, but I'm now taking more serious of my my image. You know, I'm not being conceited or anything, but also I don't want to go out looking like anything. So I wanted to move on to my next point because I don't want this video to be too long. Respect. People will respect you. I can go to depth about. It goes back to eye contact. When you look at people in their eyes and everything, people can tell right off the rip if you a phony or not, because the eyes are the window to the soul. So when you tell people and you're being assertive, that's respect. You speak up for yourself. When something is bothering you, you speak up for yourself instead of just going along with it. I used to be one of those guys where I used to just go along with everything, and I wasn't just living up to my full potential. Not being a leader. But now since I'm practicing semen retention, it done brought out the leader mentality, and I get respect for that because I be myself. I'm being myself. Excuse me. I'm being myself. And people respect that for you being yourself. No matter how much a person may talk about you, but at the end of the day, they know you different, and they know that you stand for something, and that brings a lot. That brings a lot to the table when you can stand for something, even though the odds are against you. That says a lot about your character. And senior intention also does build character. Like I was saying in my last video, I'm gonna keep saying my last video. You become more charismatic. You become your true, authentic self. Deep down inside of you, your spirit comes alive. When you consistently draining your energy and giving it out, you're diluting your personality. That makes sense. You're not you're not living to your full potential. So you may be stringed along a lot easier. Your testosterone is not as high. God gave us testosterone for a reason. So we shouldn't be just releasing all the time just because of our emotions. That's a female trait. So respect is another thing. Respect takes you a long, long way. And number 9, your aura. Your aura is very, very strong. I'm really, really big on energy, and I'm not going into the new age beliefs of energy this, the energy that. I'm just talking about just the vibe you get off. Your aura is just strong. Like people just gravitate towards you. When you holding on to your seed and you doing the right thing, people like that. Even the people that's doing wrong, they still gravitate towards you. So in other words, you will still gravitate in how people come to you, whether they're doing wrong or bad. So yeah, your aura will be a lot stronger. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys can feel my aura from this phone, and some people can relate and some people can't. But hey, I'm just here to help you guys through the month of November. It's No Nut November. We still need to press on. We still need to fight as young men. And even if you're older, and you got a son or whatnot, you got a brother or whatnot, young cousin, hey, teach them about semen retention, because this is not what they teaching us in school. And it's kind of sad because our schools are not teaching us what's really important in life. They don't really teach us critical skills like this. Like, this is really something that's spiritual and something very, very helpful. Like, everything happens in the spiritual realm before it happens physically. So if you practicing spiritual stuff like this is harnessing your energy like this, because we're not designed to just release like that. We only designed to release when we're trying to procreate and have a child. you know, and the society has taught us as men to, you know, it's okay to just stick your penis in everybody, and that's not cool. You know, I'm not perfect. I'm not here casting judgment on anybody because I know we all sinners at the end of the day. Only thing I can do is just help you guys, you know, become better men and do the right thing. And so I hope this message helps somebody. Like I said, like, share, subscribe. Give me your thoughts down in the comments. Like I said, I'm gonna try to be more consistent with these uploads. But like I like I said before, I'm human like you guys. I'm not perfect. So if this video helped you, give it a thumbs up and holler back at your boy, Mr. Good D, signing out.